Mic's turned on. Plugged in. What up, Chaos? We got the Viking berry fucking monster today. Zoe the cat. Bear with me a second, guys. Getting things cleaned up from earlier. Oh, Bucky went down. Run patches out here. How's everybody doing tonight? Not much. Just got done gumming down my dinner. Delbert, what's up? Yeah. Gotta get the Avis picked first. There we go. Not great. Bulls broke a fence. I'm trying to fix it. Shit, man. That does suck. I'm going to pull you guys up on my tablet so I can pay more attention to the chat as we go. Sushi, what's up, man? How are you doing today? It's good that you're doing good. See if we can pick this dumb thing in my hand. All right. Well, yeah, I know I'm a little bit late. But you know what? You didn't even show up at all yesterday, so I don't want to hear it. There we go. We got her. This thing is deceptively hard to pick. This is the key bitting for you. Like, it ain't horrible. Yesterday wasn't a scheduled live, so it doesn't count. Oh, it counts. It counts. You know why it counts, Nola? Because it was technically scheduled a month in advance. That's why it counts. Gray Man, what's up? I don't know. Is there a crazy X watching this? Who knows? I hope not. They don't need to be. Can you crack the safe at my local bank? No, probably not. Well, not even probably not. Just no. Now, you give me a week or two? A week. Give me a week and the right tools, and I smash a hole through the wall. We're getting in one way or another. Now, I ain't breaking into shit for illegal reasons, though. That's how you go to jail. I ain't trying to go to jail. Especially not for robbing a bank. It's like the dumbest reason to go to jail. Okay. F this thing. Keep oversetting the fucking thing. I need to use more tension. That's my problem, is I'm using that damn thing. Where is she? There she is. That's my issue. Oh, okay. Fucking Nola. Semantics, he said. Yeah. Keep oversetting that back one. And now I'm starting to fucking get hot in this damn hoodie. And we're overset. F my life. We're getting this. This is going to piss me off if I don't. There we go. Boop. This likes to be difficult sometimes. I almost took out Bucky again. We're going to get some trolls in here so we can have a little fun. Dean, what's up? Nola, it was scheduled a month in advance. First off. Second off, that's a valid excuse for not being here. Marissa's not here, I don't think. And like I've told you a million times, Nola, it wasn't the hoodie I wanted. That's what they sent me. And I'm gonna wear the fuck out of it and wear that shit out because it's warm as fuck. It's the warmest hoodie I own, to be honest with you. And I don't have the money to buy a new one right now. This shit's expensive. Those hoodies are $49. I got that one on sale for $20. It was on sale for $19.99 when I got it. No, actually, she was already asleep when I came down. Is why she didn't come down. We're gonna pop out the mono force and get this lock picked with it. I'm gonna throw in my wafer lock cutaway. See if we can't get it with the Pumpkin King. Yeah, just like that. Do that again with my hand not so much in the way. We'll go this way. Ooh. Grab another lock. Go again. This one we're going to flip this and go clockwise. Just because you might as well not go the same way all the time. I don't know if I put it in the lock straight or the device straight. Put the lock in the vise straight. God, my brain. Pop this way. Maybe not. It might be too heavy. my lighter. Let's try the lighter. That might not be heavy enough though. No. Short lock. There we go. There we go. Boop. Take care of everything. All right, Sushi, you have a good night, man. Grouchy, hey, it feels similar to cashmere. Wait, what are we talking about wool for? Got a nice wool coat and marrow. That's awesome, man. Rock out, what's up? Grouchy, what's up? What you guys up to? So what's everybody up to tonight? Been down with stomach flu symptoms. Oh shit. So you can use them as a training aid to teach how much tension to use. And that is the reason that they were actually designed in the first place, from what I was told. But you can also use them if you have a disability and are only able to use one hand. This is the reason I like them so much. Not that I have the disability, but I like products that are useful for that. If that makes sense. Watching South Park and hanging out with you. I've been listing shit on Marketplace. What kind of stuff, Dean? Hey, Grouchy. I've been trying to figure out Greyhounds thing all day. Is what I've been fucking doing. That and playing video games with my kid since I didn't have nothing else to do today. It's got to be the tension I'm using. This lock is not that hard to open. What the fuck? I'm not sure what the fuck's going on with this thing, but it's being stupid. Spicy, what's up? There we go. Oh shit. Yeah, maybe. That's because Spicy's the man, I think. Or the woman. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Not that it matters. But they're just awesome. I don't remember. I probably do know for a fact, but I would have to look again, to be honest. I don't remember names. It's because I'm terminally online. Yeah, that happens. I'm sorry, Spicy. Pull out the cipher picks. I haven't pulled these out for a while. See if we can use the half diamond. Ooh. Oop. Oh, Newhouse, when you making a lever lock set? Probably never. I rarely run into them. And when I do, I have enough tools to myself to be able to get into them, and they're not anything like what most of you guys were picking with those padlocks. I've never even had one of those padlocks, so I wouldn't be the guy to even make them. I've been permanently glued to my phone for like years now. It can't be healthy, but I also make money from my phone. That's how I am, Dean. Like, I make money from it, so it can't be all bad. At least it's feeding my family. And no, my next project, Spicy, is my new pick set with a brand new case. This is just the case that I have to put them in for now. But they're getting a brand new case and everything. Those are the tainted picks. I do have some people helping me make my vision a reality on those ones. With getting them into the right program so Southern can get them cut out, as well as getting some cases made. It's a nice little snake rake. Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. Wait. Semantics. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. My stuff here went all wonky and hasn't been updating apparently on my phone. There we go. Okay. One must assume the heist might involve. Oh.
YouTube.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Spicy. Gotta have lever lock tools when the evil wizard calls you about a dungeon lockout. So I have a 2-in-1 lever lock pick that I use to get safes open. Particularly like the Sentinel gun safes and things like that, and the Sentry gun safes or Sentry safes that have the double bit key backup. I can pick those open. I mentioned this to Sparrows and they never ran with it, but making the rear card into a latch shim would be a sick ad. That's what this is. It's a mica shim. All I do is, if you buy a mica shim and cut it down to fit in the back of your case, it's still big enough to slip a latch. Or, if you're rocking a case like that, you can just pick up one of my shove knives and it fits right in there. It'll fit. Well, got to take my glow thing off because the case I put it in, it goes upside down. But it'll fit. It might fit this way. No, I was going to say. But it'll fit this way, right in there. And then you can pull it right out. I got this little glow marker on mine now. That way I can pull it out of my pack fast. It just slips down right there. And just to show you, I can find this strike plate that I have laying here somewhere. Bear with me a second. I got a bunch of nonsense over here in 2 different buckets. There we go. Here's your traditional, or a latch. This is your traditional shove knife. Even on your regular strike plates, it can fall in that hole. And then you get just enough to reset that dead latch. Whereas mine was designed so that it can't fall in that hole. So you don't have that issue. Sorry. I don't know if I was even showing you the first time. In the hole. Not in the hole. Fuck roll 2. Froghout's still here. He'll tell you the same, but I don't know if he's still here. He likes to pop in and hang out for a couple minutes and then go back to whatever he was doing, which is cool. Here's the problem, Grouchy. It's not even the fact that Rule 2 isn't for locksmiths. It's the fact that how strict they are in it, which I understand to a point how strict they are about it. But here's the thing. Is if I'm sitting here picking a lock, right? For example, if I took this lock and threw it around here, by definition, this is now a lock in use. If I threw this, if I wanted to pick, now this lock don't want to fucking open, there we go. If I grab one of my boxes I have down below with the lock built into it and tried to pick it and posted it in LPU, they would have a problem with that, even though it's on my workbench. It's a lock in use. And that's how they treat it. I think that they're extremely too strict, and that's why people get fed up. If I'm in my own house picking the locks on my door, if I'm inside a house picking a lock to a bedroom door, and I say during the video, this is my bedroom, I give myself permission, they would still say, hey, that's a lock in use, you can't do that. And you would get in trouble for it. I only consider it in use if it's actually securing something like a front door or gate. Yeah, which is crazy. If anybody's server was going to get shut down by now, it would be fucking mine, because I've had people post videos of them fucking destroying locks that were in use. Not according to the LPU, Dean. It doesn't matter if you own it. If you post a video in the LPU with it in use, they don't give a fuck. And I get that. I get it. New picker tries to pick their house lock and bricks it, then they blame it on the community. And so here's where I disagree with that. This is where I disagree with that, Noah. If I sell you the picks and you commit a crime, you can blame me all you want, but it isn't my fault what you did with them once you got them. It's not the community's fault for you being part of the community. It's one thing if you say, how do I pick this lock that's on my door, and somebody answers the fucking question. I get the no asking questions about that in there. But if I post a video of me picking my own door lock, and then they say, well, you can't do that, even though I was successful, I think that's a little ridiculous. And like I said, I'm not saying I don't understand the rule. I just think that it's treated like I don't even know how to explain it. You guys understand my point. Exactly my point, Stu. So it's the person picking the lock that's at fault, not anybody else, is my point. Now, if you answer questions and help them pick the lock, and they're doing it illegally, that I get. But if they post a video, even of them doing a criminal activity, you didn't allow them to do the criminal activity.
You've got mail.
And if you find that it's a criminal activity, I get taking it down. Locks don't walk up to locks and pick them open by themselves. I think we need to take labels off everything. Here's the thing too. And yet, exactly what you said. A Google friend told me, and then the judge is going to look at you and say, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Logan, here's the thing, though. When it comes to labeling stuff. The company doesn't say, don't do this or you're not allowed to buy our coffee no more. They say, hey, this is hot. It's at your own fucking risk. So I get labeling shit to take away liability. But the way that they enforce Rule 2 is the coffee's hot. If you get burnt, you're never allowed to buy our coffee again. Is the same way that they enforce Rule 2. So I would understand if their rule was don't help people pick locks that are in use. Don't give them advice on that if they're asking. And if you do it, it's not our fault if something goes wrong. That kind of thing I would get. And I will give them, they do give the exception to people that they know are locksmiths. I will give them that much. Back up. If you do stupid shit, you reflect on the community, and if you don't care, have it. Oh no, it's not. It's not that. I understand what you're saying, Stu, and I get that. I just think, like I said, I think they're a little too strict on it when it comes to some of that shit. And it's their shit. They can do what they want. I'm not bitching about that. I think that's why people get fed up with the Rule 2 shit, because I've seen people pick. Hold on. I've seen people take boxes like this or something similar and pick it on video and post a video in LPU, and they get mad that they're picking that because it's technically a lock in use. Or they're opening a safe, a small safe that's sitting on their bench, and they're getting yelled at for that. But if they take the dial out of the same safe and set it in a stand, it's okay. Handcuffs are only in use if they're ASP. Yeah, that too. That too, Grouchy. It's all a dance of where do you draw the line, and honestly, there are too many jackasses for the line to be a reasonable location. And that might be the fucking issue, Logan. That might just be it. That's exactly my point, Noah. That's exactly my fucking point. Well, Stu, not necessarily yelled at, but right there, Nola just posted a prime example of what I'm talking about. But if he would have did a video of him walking out using the key to take it off the trailer and stuck it on his bench in the video, all one video, and then picked it, that would have been okay. And that's why I think the rule was too much. Or at least not the rule itself, but the way that they enforce it. Is he literally could have walked out there, pulled it off with the key in the video, walked over to his bench, put it on his bench, and then picked it. Or pulled it off the trailer with the fucking key, set it on top of the trailer, and then picked it, and they would have been all right with that. Here's the thing is, I like the LPU for the mainly, right? It's just certain things that they do that I disagree with, which everybody's going to have that. You guys are going to have things that you disagree about me on shit. That's just part of life. Nobody's ever going to agree on how to run something. But nobody knows on how to make things better or how to make things more cohesive unless you fucking talk about it. Humans doing referee shit for free on a weird hobby. Oh, and that's I'm not saying they're not human or anything, and I don't expect perfection. I'm just like I said, we're always going to have disagreements on how shit should be run, how different things should be regulated, and yeah, and that's it. I like I said, I like the LPU for the most part. It's just stuff like how they police the role too that just irks me. But they do. If you need help, fuck, go there. You're probably going to find it. Within an hour, you're probably going to be able to figure out your issue, or at least learn why what you were trying isn't working. And the mods from there are very helpful. I don't know who Nico is. Until they start reporting YouTube videos for violating, then I don't give a damn what they do. Nico is the god of locks. only rules over LPU stuff. No one gets to report your YouTube for violating Rule 2. Well, and I'm going to be honest with you. The way that they do Rule 2, do their rolling on it, and a lot of other places do their rolling on it, is the main reason why I tell people post whatever the fuck you want in my server, because I don't care. As long as you're not fucking doing criminal shit, post whatever you want. If you are doing criminal shit and I find out, I'm going to say, hey, don't fucking do that here. Oh, Nico James, sorry. My bad. Yeah. I got you. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, him and fucking Brett are the only two I've ever fucking banned. It would be like getting upset at someone asking you to take your shoes off in their house. You can do whatever you want in your house, but in their house, you make the rule. They make the rules. Yeah, I get it. If you point out you're violating Rule 2, it will delete it from my Discord. If you just post the shit, I won't say a word. Stu, do I get an exception on the locksmith? No, I'm just fucking with you. I'd rather leave and keep my shoes on. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, if I'm getting invited to somebody's house, it's usually to fix their fucking locks. I ain't taking my shoes off. If I'm a guest in your home because you invited me over for dinner or something, that's a different fucking story. I get that. Leashy 4? The fuck is a Leashy 4? Did I watch you while you were driving? I don't know what a Leashy 4 is. Locksmith shoes, but I won't watch you while you're driving. That won't happen no more, Stu. No more driving lives. Yes, I've never even heard of a Leashy 4. I know what a Leashy is, but you said a Leashy 4. No more driving videos, guys. You don't got to worry about that. When did YouTube start allowing landscape shorts? Wait, what? That's a thing? I am starving and I have salami and jalapeno dip in my mini fridge and cheese. I know what a Leashy pick is. I just don't know what a Leashy 4 pick is. I don't know what you're talking about, Nola. SC4 is Slag. It's a 6-pin Slag. Oh, I'm sure there's a handful of people that own every fucking model. Yes, and yet that is matter of fact, this is a SC1. It'll fit those. It just won't line up correctly. Or Hold on, I got one in this box. It's an SC4 somewhere. Maybe. I thought I did. Here we go. It's literally the same keyway as an SC1. It's just 6-pin. No, those are not common resident. The SC1's common for residential. SC4 is more commercial, but you can use the SC4 leashy in an SC1 lock. Yeah, I would say 99% of the locks that I run into in the wild are SC4 or SC1 or KW1. Checking in P4 challenge video and it's uploading as a short. Is it less than 3 minutes? No. Can it be used? Fred, what's up? I'm not answering dumb questions no more. I'm sorry. What kind of car lock do you know that uses the same key as your house? Hold on, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Seeing as my front door is a Ford tailgate and topper door mine, you know, just 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Yeah, that's why I think anything under 3 minutes now uploads as a short. Stu, when are you going live again? I was digging looking at all your plant setup, man. You are cooking through those challenges, Chuck. I need to get more handcuffs so I can do the fucking challenges. I can't right now, Dean. Unfortunately, I've put myself in a shitty predicament, but it'll all be good. I have, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different projects going on right now that are gonna cost me fucking way too much money by the time they're all set and ready to go. Fucking, we're probably looking at $600 by the time we're all done. Just don't eat for a week. Call it a survival quest for cuffs. I got a new pick set coming out. The end of next month or the beginning of April. Well, probably more like mid-April. But I'll be paying for them the end of March, beginning of April. As well as the cases for them. Beginning of March, got a restock for the shop, as well as I'm adding some new products on there, and that's going to be probably close to $400 or $500 on that end. Not eating for a week is pretty much $600 these days. Wait, I snuck a handcuff key out of the county. Where's Noah when he should be doing his job? What the fuck? You're listening, but you're not reading the dumb shit being said in the chat that you're supposed to be the one to fucking troll on, man. God. I made you a mod so you can more interestingly troll the trolls, man. Wait, what? Why are you mad, Stu? Don't be mad. Stu, do you need a hug and a kiss on the cheek? Do I need to come up there and give you a kiss on the cheek to make you feel better? I think he said it because I don't think you heard my question that I asked you a little bit ago because you didn't answer. I'm mad I gotta pee, and that means stairs. I feel that. I feel that. That would make me mad too. I told Marissa, I said, when I was younger, I used to think that how older people always get a single floor fucking house was the dumbest thing ever. And now that I'm getting older, I fucking hate having steps. It's the dumbest. What person decided that we needed to walk up and down fucking steps our whole life in our own home? Whoever that was, they're assholes. I probably go up and down my steps 1,000 times a day. That's probably why I can't gain no weight. I got booked once with a Smith and Wesson key on me. When the cop checked me, he said, "Smith and Wesson? I love Smith and Wesson," and proceeded to shoe me a full shoulder tattoo. That's fucking funny. What did Nola say? Yeah, I've been trying, Dean. I gave him like 3 or 4 guesses, and he just said nope for everyone. Nola, why bottles when you got a window? Unless you live in town. I don't know where you live. But if you live in town, it's probably not a good idea. I got detained with a Delta button stash, and they never found it even with a metal detector. It made me feel like a spy. So, if you don't want a metal detector to find it, you just get one of these and make it into a Delta key. And it's plastic. Peas in the heater vent. No, fuck no. What's really fucked though is when my grandma has told me stories about potty training my uncle, and they had his potty chair on top of a heater vent during the summertime when the heat wasn't on, and they didn't think nothing about it. And one day he peed in the heater vent. They said that the house smelled like piss for months. I was like, you didn't get down in there and clean it? Apparently, it went all the way down in the side of the heater and everything. Nasty shit. Exactly, Dean. He was probably thinking if you own a handcuff key, you probably know how to get out of them without it, so might as well give it back to you. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Wait, hold on. Oh, I wish I could show you guys this. Greyhound just sent me a picture of the new Bucky. It's a little funny. Mouth might need changed a little bit. He looks a little sad. What up, Bando? Just had some ginger ale, first thing I drank today, and it's not going well. All right, Grouchy, hopefully you feel better, man. Today I learned Philly cheesesteak hot pockets are skimped. Philly cheesesteak is also way too fucking salty. Like, I don't know if it's the way that they process the meat for that shit or what, but it tastes like I dumped half a pound of salt on a fucking ham sandwich and stuck it in my fucking mouth. In my defense, I don't know what to tell you, Marissa. It's all breading with a hint of flavor. Sounds like you got a bad one. That's every cheesesteak anything I've ever fucking tried. We're gonna. No. We'll do the green one first, and then we'll grab the dreaded red one. I once accidentally locked the sheriff in the Sally port for an hour once. They gave me the wrong new master key in the pod. I reminded the doors, then went to lunch. COs were busy giving their lunches, so he sat there for a whole hour waiting. That's funny, though. That is funny. All right. The dreaded red. How to bypass this, Dean? I know how to bypass these. I just don't have the tool for it currently. I broke my last one. Listen, Katrina was so crazy that all the way in Ohio, where I'm at, and I'm like halfway up, our creeks here were so flooded that normally the bottom of the bridges are probably about 15, 20 feet higher, and the water was touching the bottom of the bridge when that shit was going on. We got all that rain and shit from them. So that shit was so wild it was even affecting us up here. And I remember seeing like some of the shit that was going on there. Holy fuck. Oh, fuck. What lock are you guys currently working on? And me just trying to hit that fucked me all up. That's wild, Nola. That's some wild shit.
YouTube.
Oh. God damn. I go back to some. All right, Fred. I'll see you the next time, man. Have a good night. You're fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know it's real quiet. I'm sorry. What's what are you currently working on, Chuck? You got any specific block you're trying to get past? This one I'm about to chuck. We're gonna try this one last fucking time. I'm gonna try to slightly cheat. Fearless 700C Medico something ASA. Are you having trouble with this Fearless? That's the only thing on your list I might be able to help you with. Let's try this. Try this thing. Currently, it's far to hit or miss of my liking. What are you trying to use to pick it? If I know what you're using, I can give you a better idea of what to do different, or what I would do, how I would do it. All right, I'm gonna go like this. The Free Peterson pick. Most consistent with. I don't know what that is. I don't know what profile that is or anything. There's the CI hook that comes with the FNG. Okay, so just a hook. What are you trying to be able to get it with that you think you would like better, or does it not matter? Because I can show you how to do it with a bobby pin, or I can show you how to do it with a pick, or even a key ring. I think I have one or two of those key rings down here. Let's try. There we go. Let's try this. This don't work. I'm trying the dog leg. Don't get me started on using a paper clip. So far, the paper clip is. I've never been able to get one open with a paper clip, man. Ever. not once have I ever been able to get one open with paper clip. For me, bobby pin is second easiest, and the easiest is the wire key rings. I'm gonna say fuck this. And I'll grab the Peerless I have here, that are Marissa's, and show you how I use the bobby pins at least. Wire keyring, yes. So, let's see if I have one. I gotta have one here somewhere. I'll steal this one. I have plenty more I can throw on there. Little, just wire key rings like this. I bend them out straight. As straight as I can. I'm going to cheat and use pliers, but you can do this by hand if you had to. And then you can bend it. Something like that. And double lock on. This will go right in there. And if you do it right, get that double lock off, right? And then it'll spin around the other way, and you just lean back and turn, and it'll pop that side out. So that's what I like to use most, is a wire key ring like that. The other thing is a bobby pin. If you bend the bobby pin something like that, not exactly 90 degrees, and make it a little bit longer than what you normally would for something else, you can come in here like this and press sideways. You're not twisting it or anything. Just come straight in like this and then press sideways. And it'll pop that double lock. And then once your double lock's off, then you're going to come in this way, pull back, and turn hard. And if you do it right, oh wait, I lied. Come in like this. Come in like that, put it there, and then turn. Yeah, so, and it's different when you have it on. I'll give you that, so I'll throw them on real quick just to show you. That's why, like I said, I've never been able to do them with a paper clip. But we're double locked. We're going to go in here just like this. And this one always gives me trouble, but I think I got that. Nope, I did not. I just pushed it over just enough for that button to pop up like that. And this side gives me trouble anyways. I think something is messed up in these. From all the fucking with them. And I suck at doing this left-handed when I'm still in them. I hope if I push it the right way. Let me just pop that button again. That's the other thing too, is I think I fucked up this other side. So I'm going to actually come up like that. Just to see if I can reach up a little bit and not end up underneath of it like I have been. Nope. Grab this wire key ring. See if that'll do it. Yeah, there we go. That's why I like the wire better. That wire key ring is just that much better. Grab this thing and bend it back down. That wire key ring has worked 100% of the time for me on these Peerless. Yeah, see. Gonna have to try your technique out, see if it works better for me. What's up, Russ Grother? How you doing? Yeah, the wire key ring tends to work better. I don't know if it's just because it's thicker. I will also show you that Pumpkin Kings Rockout says he absolutely loves those for getting out of cuffs, and I did try that, and they do work nice. You just got to do a little bit more. See, with the wire, I could have been out of that already. And maybe I should go watch a video on how he does this again with this pick. There we go. There's the double lock off. And I just come in like this and use it like a key, go around this keyway. And it pops. Show you on this one a little bit better. Go in here like this. There's that double lock off. Maybe that's what I ought to try on the other side next time. And just come and work your way around this keyhole like this. But I gotta try that again real quick. I think I figured something out on accident there. Thicker in my newbie education, guess. Yeah, that's mine. I have nowhere near the knowledge on this shit as everybody else. I have 2 pair of actual handcuffs and a pair of thumb cuffs, and that's it. And I know how to get out of them with 3 tools. So, see if I can show this. No, that does not seem to work on this side. There we go. Okay, we're going to double lock that again and see if I can do what I just did a little easier. Go in, tilt. I think I got it. Yep. There we go. All right, so show you what I did here. On that other side, I went in like this. I tilted back, came right there, and then I twisted. But as I twisted, I also leaned forward this way. So let's see. There we go. That's off. And come around this way. There we go. Try that again. There we go. There we go. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. Going for just one Stu's National Handcuff Day giveaway. That's awesome, man. Congratulations, Lockport. We were actually picking handcuffs and shit while you were gone, man. Then I have, I'm not sure where the fuck my other cuffs went. Oh, right here. These ones are my cuffs, the HWC ones, and they are a lot more difficult to try to fucking open than the Peerless. At least for me, because of the shape of the fucking keyway. And just to show you what I mean, I can get the shackle open with this wire. Like that. The problem is that once it's double locked, okay, getting the double lock off is a pain. If you can't get around that post with something. However, I'm going to try this and see if it works. Holy shit. No way. No way. No, I was going to say there was no way that was that easy. I just did enough to tap that button up there and make it look like it. Yeah, I might have did it. No, see, we're still not. See, so it's difficult as fuck to get that double lock off on these ones. The best method I have come up with to get that double lock off is that with the bobby pin. Oh shit, you guys are dying. Hold on. Plug you guys in. Boom. What'd you say? The medium hook works nice on that. I don't want to fuck my hook up though. No, I don't have a medium. All right, I used my 20,000s. That worked. So maybe, hold on, let me loosen this a bit. All right. So maybe I was just going out it wrong with this. Yeah, why? That don't even make no damn sense. That's all I did. And that. Tell me why that works, but doing it with this one doesn't. That's what we were just talking about, me and Chuck. Chuck said he's having trouble getting one with a paperclip. I've never been able to get one open with a paperclip, not too dead. This is the only like I can do the wire key ring. I just can't get the double lock off on these with the wire key ring for some reason. It's just getting around that post on these ones. But once the double lock's off, I have no problem popping them. And I can do it with a bobby pin if I bend it short enough. I've just been trying to find stuff other than bobby pins that I can do this with. Yeah, I like using picks once in a while, but at the same time, this is what happens to my picks. They bend. I don't like bending my picks. Also, I want to be able to use something that doesn't look like a lock pick in case I'm out somewhere. Nobody's going to think twice about a bobby pin or a wire key ring. Newhouse, watch the series of videos I put on Shackle General Chat this morning. It's in my opinion on how to help approach it and what to do. All right, I'll go check it out. Oh, yes, because I'm right-handed, exactly. Like, I still got to figure out. And what gets me not too dead, explain this to me, because you understand this way more than I do. I can take this. I just double locked it, right? And come in here, do one of these. And, oh, let me fucking do it right. Now I don't have it at the fucking right angle. All right. All right. Grab this. Oh, now it wants to fucking work. Maybe I just figured out what the fuck I did wrong. I did. Oh, there we go. Buttons popped out. But it's not actually undouble locked. Every time. But I can grab this and go right in here and fix it. Why is that? They're watching you pick at the handcuffs. I seriously doubt it will matter what you are using. Well, nobody said I wanted them to watch. What if I get kidnapped? I don't get it. And I'm almost 1,000% sure that it ain't fucking split pod in there. Because these are old handcuffs. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe they are. No. Double locked. I'm pulling this tip all the way up to the top. It went. Buttons out, and they're still double locked. If I go all the way down, I think they have a fucking split paw in there, which I never knew. Maybe that's my issue. So maybe if I go and then go nope. And sometimes I can get them half double locked where they'll move a little bit and then not move anymore. They like go back into being double locked. Hey, sex trafficking is rampant in my area, man. And I'm a little skinny guy. Yeah, see, that's what I don't get, right? Is unless they're fucking split paw. Which maybe they are. Okay. We're gonna do this again. Go all the way down. Flip it. We're not open. All the way up. Hold on. All the way up. It's got to be fucking split paw in there. It's got to be. Because I'm getting it every time like that. Up and then down. And I'm betting you that that's thick enough where I'm getting both fucking paws at the same time. Whereas this tip is only getting one. Okay. Just want to throw these on. I know. Here's the other thing is I don't think it's long enough of a tip for me to be able to get. Well, okay. So let's go like this. Here we go. Didn't even double lock it like an idiot. That's okay. We're just testing at the moment. There we go. All right. The double lock seems to be split paw, just not the main paw. All right. we're going to try this again. Okay. It just does not want to work. All right, grabbing the wire. There we go. It was that top one I wasn't getting. Oh, maybe not. Holy shit. Do this again. Okay. That should be it. No. What the fuck? Okay. You bastard. Okay. So let's see if we can get it to get this one. Nope. Nope, not at all. Oh, I did fucking get it. Okay. Did not think that I did. Whoop. Fun times, learning new shit. What up, Chris? Great group of short video. Oh, yeah. We're just fucking around with handcuffs tonight for a little while. We got the thumb cuffs. See if we can pop out of those with this thing. Sure, these we can definitely get out of with this. Maybe. It's hard to get in there with something that's straight. Where's our paper clip? I'm going to grab a new paper or a new bobby pin. New bobby pin. I'm going to use the cuffs to scrape it off. Once we got that off of there, we're going to come down here like this. Throw it in there. Pop that. There we go. We got the Peerless 700Cs. Double lock these. We're going to double lock those. I'm going to throw these on behind them. And we're going to throw our thumb cuffs on. So there we go, guys. We're going to double lock the thumb cuffs. going to use 3 different tools to show you how to get out of these. I forgot to double lock. See if we can. Hold on. Let me get out of the thumb cuffs so I can double lock. I think it's harder to use a key to get out of these like this than it is to just pick them. There we go. All right. I just want to double lock these HWC ones real quick. There we go. So all these handcuffs are double locked. Throw the thumb cuffs on. And we're going to double lock these. There we go. We're going to grab the bobby pin for the thumb cuffs. I'm going to grab this for the HWC. Oh, now it wants to be a pain in my butt. See if we got that. Nope. All right. We're going to grab this wire ring to pop the shackle on them. We need that wire ring again. Pop these ones off. Doesn't help if I drop it. There we go. There we go. Thank you, mister. Samarian, what's up? You know Nola, that's awesome. How are you doing this evening? Grab our lock if I can find it. There we go. We got our rewind pick. Let's not throw it on the ground though. Rewind pick. Throw it in the wafer lock. Turn, pull out, unlock. Same way to relock. There you go. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. What's up, Nola? going to throw on the Peerless. Double lock them. If you like what you're watching me do, please feel free to subscribe. Grab this wire, set it over here. Then we're going to grab our thick boy pick. And this. Throw it in here. We're going to throw our thumb cuffs on and double lock those. Then we're going to try to pick this real quick. Might just have to grab an elephant trunk. Yep, we're in a single pin picket. I got the cuffs on right now, sir. Let me get this lock picked and then we'll get out of the cuffs. There's that lock picked. Put that aside for a second. Here we are. Where did I put mine? We'll grab a new bobby pin because I have no idea where I put the other one. We're going to take this, bend it straight. I'm going to use the thumb cuffs to actually pull that rubber tip off. There we go. Put this down here like this. Double locks off the thumb cuffs. Don't help if I toss it. Pop that open. Pop that open. And I'm going to take this and try to capture it right here. And we're going to try to see if we can bend that in a way that allows me to pick these handcuffs. We're going to try this. I need to bend this out of my damn way. So we're going to go like this. Oh, I just bent that straight again. There we go. There we go. Double locks off. See if we can get these. I'm just learning how to get them with the bobby pins. Wire key ring, get them every time.
YouTube.
I'm saying fuck that. Grabbing the wire key ring. Watch it. show you how much faster that is for me. Pop that open. Go to the other side. There we go. Do that one more time. We'll get a lock that's a little bit harder to pick though. So that's there. Grab this other bobby pin so I'm not continuously bending new ones. Put that over. We're going to get this green American 1100. Hold on. Bear with me a second. Forgot to do two things. First, we're going to get this in the vise first. American 1100. Bring it back here so you can see cuffs and everything. We are going to double lock these. Throw these on. And double lock these. Double locked, can't shim them. We're going to grab our elephant trunk in 25 or 20 thousandths and our Nexus tension wrench. And we are going to get this lock picked. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Why does this not want to cooperate? There we go. I swear I never have so much trouble picking this, but I also don't usually pick it handcuffs, so. Hold on. What's up, Kodiak? All right, we're still double locked and everything here, guys. Let's see. This lock is hating me today. You dirty bastard. I had that bitch. All right. There we go. All right. Got that. Put that out of the way. Grab our bobby pin here. Double lock off. That side off. That side's off. Grab our wire key ring. Oh, hold on. There we go. Pop that off. Good. Oh, and we got this partly stuck. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go, guys. With thumbs too, yeah, absolutely, man. With thumbs too. Sorry if I was a little slow to comment on that or to reply to that. I didn't see it. I wasn't looking while I was doing that shit. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. I enjoy doing the handcuffs once in a while, and they tend to get some good views. Oh, fuck it. Let's, we'll do all 3 pair. We will double lock this pair and double lock the thumb cuffs. But before I put the thumb cuffs on, I'm going to stick this brand new Slag mortise cylinder in here. And grab the new tainted pick set. We're going to grab the dead finger out of there and one of our weathered tension wrenches. We're going to set those right there. Throw the keys over there. And then we're going to grab our thumb cuffs, if I can remember where I just put them. Over here. If I had a 410, I would do that, sir. But I do not own a 410. I just did an 1100, though. I don't know if you were paying attention for that one or watching for that one. Hold on. Okay. Fuck it. My right side thumb is too tight, but we're just going to deal with it. So we're going to go like that, and we're going to use the back of this pick to try to rake this real quick. Hold on. Let me get that out of my way. And we're open. It is not a false set. I am just stuck on the vise itself. Just to show you. We'll throw that aside. We're going to grab a bobby pin, which I stuck back here. Hey, if you want to, you can, man. That's up to you. Oh, this thing wants to be a pain. There we go. Double locks off. That side is off. That side's off. All right. 3 pair of handcuffs or 3 of the 410s. All right. Next thing I want to do is I don't want to pick this first pair. I want to shim them if I can find my shim. Right here. Hold on, guys. There we go. All right. Shim these. Go on this side. It's hard to shim when you got more than 1 pair on. Because the other pair gets in the way of pushing them out. But it's doable. Drop these ones here. And this side's going to give me trouble. just because. There we go. Hold that in and pull this out. There's one pair of cuffs off. Then I'm going to get the double locks off with this key ring real quick. And then show you another way you can shim these ones if you got these ones. Oh, it's going to be a pain. Hold on. It's a lot harder when you have the cuffs still on both sides to do to do it with your non-dominant hand. So get your non-dominant hand out first, is my suggestion. You can stick a bobby pin down in here in a lot of these. You use a bobby pin to shim them. Some of them are going to be too tight. Other ones are going to work really well. The 700Cs, that bobby pin works really well to shim them. There we go. Oh, there we go. What? Can't pick from the bottom. Have to go at an angle with 15 thousandths. Pure 700C is ridiculous. Yeah, they are too, man. Sorry, guys. This is probably the longest stream I've ever done. I'm gonna stop and get out of here. I'm gonna pick one more lock for you guys though. We're gonna grab this dead finger and we're gonna see how it works with this new Avis lock. This is a 4130. I've not tried any of the new picks for this new one. It's really hard to tension from the bottom on this one because of the way the keyway is. Oh shit. No, I had that. Hold on. All right, let's try to single pin pick it with it. So, no. It's just a little too thin. I'm going to try one more time and see if we can get it raked like that. There we go. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is you can see that I should be able to get it to move somewhat. No, false set. I'm hoping that's a false set. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's got to be a false set. So let's see. My profile is just slightly too big to fit right in there, right at the back. All right, we're just going to start over and single pin pick it with the elephant trunk. This lock's already slightly hard to pick. I just wanted to see if I could do it with the new pick. Wonder if the Talon will do it. I haven't tried it yet on here. It might be too curved for this keyway. We're gonna find out though. Yeah, not quite. This lock never gives me this much trouble. It's a pain, but it ain't that much of a pain. There we go. All right, guys. Now I'm out of here. You guys have a great night, and I will see you guys next time.